Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Star Trek Online. This is your host, Captain Ron Phillips here. And today we are bringing the fight to the Vaadwaur. We are going to fight Gaul head on. We are going to meet up here in the Jenolan Dyson sphere here in the Delta Quadrant. We're going to meet up with Admiral Tuvok and maybe a couple other people. And we are about to fight Gaul head on, take the war to the Vaadwaur. And let's see what happens here. Takedown. Oh boy. Admiral Janeway wants to speak with you before the briefing. Oh. Admiral Janeway is here.
Admiral Tuvok will be giving a presentation soon. Until then, I'd like you to speak with our allies and see what they're bringing to the table.
Alright. Any tactical updates I should be aware of, Admiral Tuvok?
The Vaadwaur are anticipating an attack of some kind, and we know they are monitoring our ship movements closely. Therefore, I suggest we adapt the tactics of our enemies to our own use. As a diversion, I have dispatched Alliance ships to the Cartella system to engage the Vaadwaur forces there. If they are successful, by the time the Vaadwaur realize what is happening, we will have already secured Vaadwaur Prime. The Vaadwaur believe the other species of this quadrant are too weak to challenge them. We will use that misconception to our advantage by using our Delta Quadrant allies to assault Vaadwaur Prime itself.
All right.
Admiral Tuvok will be giving a presentation soon. Until then, I'd like you to speak with our allies and see what they're bringing to the table.
All right, I'll go talk to them. Hello, Neelix.
We have a firm contract with the Hazari. It would bring them great dishonor to fail to complete it, so I expect that we'll have their full support in this battle.
What will they do for us?
The Hazari ships usually fight in pairs. One ship hangs back and provides shield support for the other. This gives them excellent defensive capabilities, but it comes at a cost. Their firepower isn't quite as strong as it would be if they weren't so dedicated to protection.
Thank you, Neelix.
Greetings. The Hazari will uphold our end of the contract, to the letter. And we expect you to do the same. We specialize in defense, and our ships are at your disposal.
Well, thank you. We appreciate your acceptance of this contract. And here's the doctor.
Good to see you again. Through my excellent diplomatic skills, and some assistance from Admiral Tuvok, I have managed to convince the Hierarchy Board of Directors that assisting us in this battle and ensuring the end of the Vaadwaur will improve their long-term profits. The Hierarchy are experts at surveillance and espionage. If the Vaadwaur try any tricks, the Hierarchy would be the ones we should send to subvert them.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
Greetings. The Hierarchy is anticipating a profitable transaction under your guidance. Our surveillance and tactical capabilities are at your disposal.
We anticipate a mutually beneficial arrangement, Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head. Oh, here's 7.
The Cooperative asked me to inform you that they appreciate your assistance, and are prepared to provide what assistance they can in the final battle against the Vaadwaur.
I know the Cooperative's numbers are few. What do they offer?
The Cooperative's main weapon is adapted Borg technology. Cooperative vessels can confuse the systems of opposing ships and cause them to fire on friendly targets. This tactic is most effective in mixed groups of ships, where the Cooperative can turn the larger vessels against the smaller ones.
That's cool. Thank you.
The Cooperative appreciates your partnership, and we are eager to end the Vaadwaur threat to our quadrant. Our technological capabilities are at your disposal.
I appreciate your assistance. And finally, the lesser of two evils here, or maybe the worst. The Kazon with Harry Kim.
I'm not sure I completely trust the Kazon after our experience with Maj Sessa, but they say they'll fight for us today. Maybe you'll have better luck reaching a consensus with them than I did.
And what will the Kazon provide?
The Kazon have a large number of ships and fight without fear. However, their lack of organization makes slotting them into precise battle formations problematic. They'll go to war with you, but they may not follow every order.
Thank you, Captain.
The Kazon are eager for battle. Our enemies will fall today. All of them.
Interesting. I look forward to fighting by your side. Alright, Tuvok, let's hear it.
The presentation will begin momentarily. Perhaps you would be willing to check in with the representatives of our other allies. We invited Eldex's people and the Hirogen, but neither group chose to send a representative.
Alright, I'll talk to them. Oh, here's the Benthan.
Greetings. The Benthan Guard is honored to join you in the fight against the Vaadwaur. We dedicate our lives to promoting law and order throughout the Delta Quadrant. Finding someone else with the same ideals is unusual, but most gratifying.
Well, the support of your people is greatly appreciated. Oh, here's the Kabali.
It's an honor to meet you again. I am eternally grateful for your assistance on my world. By joining you in this fight, perhaps I can begin to repay a small portion of the life debt my people owe you.
Well, the support is greatly appreciated. Oh, here's the Teray.
Greetings. Aiding you against the Vaadwaur was a difficult decision for our people. We do not wish to ally with you, but we understand that ending Gaul's reign of terror is more important than our discomfort.
Very true. And Talaxians.
Hello again. You've done so much to help us. It's only right that we help you this time.
Well, thank you, Calyx. And back to Tuvok.
If you are ready, I will begin the presentation.
Go right ahead.
The bulk of the Vaadwaur fleet has pulled back to Vaadwaur Prime. We expect to face the final might of the Vaadwaur, including Gaul's flagship. Our battle there will have 5 fronts, each progressively closer to the planet. Our rendezvous point will be here, where the mineral content of the moon will help to hide our ships. The Tuareg will secure the subspace tunnels in this area, while the Kabali will help the wounded.
The Admiral has already given us our assignment. Our forces will assault the other side of the planet to secure the area against a possible retreat. Our Talaxian friends will be in charge of transporting prisoners of war.
To give us the best possible chance of success, our battle commander will be able to call in one wing of our allies at each of the first 4 fronts. Each wing of allies has different tactical advantages. The cooperative can confuse enemies. The Kazon have many ships and fight without fear. The hierarchy have unparalleled espionage and surveillance abilities, and should be difficult to take by surprise. Azari vessels fight in pairs, with one ship reinforcing the other's shields. This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail.
Okay. Something tells me I've got to do a pick and choose here. Oh boy. I hate that. Yes, we're ready to beam up Flores. Oh, I hope I picked this right.
The fleet is ready to begin the assault. I will remain behind to coordinate their movements, while you will be commanding the battle from the field. We have 4 wings of allies at our disposal to help you break through the Vaadwaur lines. I recommend deploying 1 wing in each area. Are you ready to begin?
Select which allies will assist you in each battle. Deploying the best fit provides an advantage. Choosing the wrong fit is a disadvantage. Okay.
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you?
Several large frigate scout forces.
We are facing a large number of rather weak vessels. We need ships that would not be overwhelmed by numbers. The Kazon might be a good choice, because they have a large number of ships as well. The Hazari, another good option, because their powerful defensive capabilities would help in this situation. The Cooperative would perhaps not be a good choice. They could be overwhelmed by the number of Vaadwaur frigates.
Yeah, and the hierarchy wouldn't be great
The
either.
Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you?
So send Captain Kim in with the Kazon.
An excellent choice. The Kazon numbers should be a match for the frigates, and their lack of organization should not be too great of a hindrance.
Now let's see what the Kazon do.
Something's not right here. The Kazon are in the wrong position, and they aren't responding to my hails.
Flores, what's your take? Indicate the Kazon are moving into position with the Vaadwaur. Now wait just a damn minute. Some of those ships appear to be Nistrum. We're being hailed at Session. I should have known. On screen. Fools, did you really believe I would assist you in your folly? My mother's murder would be avenged at last. Janeway didn't murder your mother, Session. Seska brought her death upon herself. Nope, they've closed channels. And now here's Captain Kim.
I was worried they might double-cross us, but I never thought they would be so blatant. But come to think of it, they did say some pretty suspicious things during the briefing. Fortunately, Admiral Tuvok and I have a backup plan. Sesson has been encroaching on Hirogen territory for some time. They'll join us in battle for a chance to collect his ship as a trophy.
Ooh, excellent, Captain Kim. You sly dog. Let's bring in the Hirogen. Secure the Alpha front.
We will hunt!
The Hirogen are ready to fight.
So am I. Excellent.
This area is secure. What are your orders?
Remain here with the Hirogen and coordinate the cleanup.
The Teray fleet has secured the subspace tunnels. The Vaadwaur will not be able to use them to attack or to retreat.
Excellent.
We shall establish a medical flotilla and secure the area. Vessels of the fleet can transport any wounded, including Vaadwaur, to our ships for treatment.
Make sure you treat our people first. Yep, to Bravo front. Why we're going to short warp? I was gonna say. Why are we going to warp?
The Vaadwaur have set up a cruiser picket line in this area. Which ally do you want to advance?
Let's see what he says.
We are facing a picket line of cruisers, so we need ships that can withstand constant, persistent attacks. The Hazari could be a good choice. Their defensive capabilities would be a good match for the Vaadwaur cruisers. I believe the Cooperative would also be sufficient to the task. I would not recommend the Hierarchy, however. Their ships are more suited to espionage and surveillance, so fighting a large number of moderately powered vessels would not be advantageous.
Alright, well, we'll try the Hazari.
The Vaadwaur have set up a cruiser picket line in this area. Which ally do you want to advance? A sound tactical choice. The Hazari methods utilize one ship to reinforce the shields of another. Vaadwaur cruisers do not have the firepower to break through the reinforced shielding.
Oh, good. They don't stand a chance against the Hazari. Come on in, boys. I'm detecting Kazon warships warping in. They're hailing us.
The Kazon Ogla will no longer stand by while the Relora and Nistrum sully our name with their treachery. I will make good on their false promises.
Frankly, Jol Carton, I'm surprised at your nobility, but glad for your help. Oh, now so we got some Kazon ships helping us. Well, that works. Disable security system, then override. Alright. We must disable the security satellite network to prevent the Vodwar from receiving surveillance data that might allow them to make a counterattack. Alright, override first, then transmit virus. Alright.
First wave of Vodwar defenders, and we are entering position for our next offensive. Resistance has been heavier than expected, but our ships have so far proved equal to the task.
Good job. All right.
Please remember to direct any wounded or prisoners of war to our flotilla at Alpha Front.
Yep.
That went well. What do you want me to do now?
Hold on to this area, Neelix, while we go to the next one. To Charlie Front.
The Vodwar have constructed a defensive line of battleships supported by frigates. Which wing of allies would you like to help you?
Oh, crud. Probably the hierarchy or the cooperative?
We are facing battleships flying in formation with frigates, so we need ships that can disable the larger ships or otherwise neutralize their tactics. The cooperative would be a good choice. Their ability to confuse the opponents could result in the larger ships destroying the smaller ones with friendly fire. The hierarchy would likewise be a strong option. Their espionage and surveillance tactics may allow them to isolate the larger ships. The Vodwar have constructed a defensive line of battleships supported by frigates. Which wing of allies would you like to help you?
We'll send in 7 of the cooperative.
An excellent strategy. The technology of the cooperative may be able to cause the larger ships to attack the smaller ones. Certainly the cooperative coordination and discipline will be more than a match for the tactical abilities of the Vodwar.
Here we go. Bring in the Borg. No cubes? Oh, great.
Deploying the cooperative.
Secure the orbital platforms. Yes, we're going to secure the orbital platforms, don't worry. All right.
We are ready to begin transporting prisoners of war from the orbital platforms at your command.
All right, we've got the platforms. Proceed.
The Vodwar forces in this area have been defeated. What are your orders?
Hold this area. To the Delta Front. Finally, we get Mr. Potato Head out.
The Vodwar have constructed a defensive line of battleships. However, knowing the Vodwar, they might be planning a surprise attack. Who do you want to assist you?
Mr. Potato Head.
A wise choice. The espionage and surveillance capabilities of the hierarchy should help us prepare for any surprises the Vodwar might have in store.
All right. God, I wish they were in bigger boats. Vodwar cruisers approaching an attack vector. They arrive, they're trying to trap us. Okay.
The hierarchy are more than capable of handling the Vodwar.
This one's a little bit rougher. Alright. Disable repair platforms. The Vodwar could repair the ships and allow them to re-enter the conflict. Platforms and network together, so if we can access recognition protocols, subroutines, and any platform should work on the others. Goody. Benthans are hailing again, okay. Broken through the ranks of the Vodwar defenders, they're falling back. We have them contained. We anticipate to be able to rendezvous with you at Echo Front shortly. Alright.
The Vodwar forces are defeated, as I knew they would be. What are your orders?
Hold this area while we go to the next. Yes, we're going to Echo Front.
We have broken through to their final line of defense, their command ships. However, in doing so, we have exhausted our supply of allies, and the Vodwar dreadnoughts are formidable. This will be a difficult fight.
Yeah, well, we gotta press on, even if we're alone.
Not quite alone. The Hirogen have matters well in hand, so the Rhode Island is at your disposal.
Oh, good. We got Captain Kim. Goody.
I have temporarily taken command of a cooperative vessel. You will not fight alone.
Oh, I hope Seven's in a no, she's in a sphere. I was hoping she was in a cube.
The hierarchy also agreed to send a single ship to assist in the final assault. Under the command of yours truly, of course. I'm finally getting to use my emergency command subroutine. But you would not believe the amount of paperwork I had to fill out.
I'm sure, Doctor.
Last but not least, the Hazari managed to spare a ship and put it under my command. Captain Neelix. I quite like the sound of that.
Alright.
I am impressed with the show of support from our allies. However, my tactical analysis indicates that our forces are inferior to the Vodwar.
Yeah, well, we gotta fight. VSW Vazraz. Gull thought we'd put up more of a fight, huh?
The Vodwar are relentless. Probability of our survival is slim.
Oh, great. Here comes Eldex with his Vaudouar. Lovely. Oh, boy.
Eldex's help to be just forgotten.
Alright, so Gaul decided to leave and join the planet, huh? Good for him.
Sir, we've arrived to help secure the area.
Good. Well, I'm needed on the surface. Alright, let's go get him. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Alright, let's go find Gaul. Oh, I had something behind me? Oh, lovely. Whoa! Take that. Oh. Oh, great, an overseer. There, let's give me something else to shoot at. Navigate through the tunnels. Come on, everybody, catch up.
Welcome, my friends. You should have joined me when you had the chance. Your persistence is a credit to your race. But it is time for this sad story to end. Your blood will drench the sands of our blasted home.
I don't think so. Yeah, a troop transporter.
Congratulations. You have earned the right to die on the hallowed soil of Vaudois Pride.
Dude, shut up.
Although you are clearly not the brightest aliens in the universe, your bravery is admirable. And I do respect Starfleet for ending my people's long twilight. Surrender now, and I give you my word I will spare your people. You and the other leaders will need to be executed, of course, but that is only to maintain order. Personally, I bear you no ill will.
I don't think so, pal.
That's twice you've refused my generosity. I should be insulted, but your pitiful blindness makes it difficult.
Right. Bugs. No. Not bugs. Ah, no. Get away from me.
The Vaudois controlled this quadrant once, and our new allies have only made us stronger. Is that the best you've got?
Now's your chance! Defeat Gaul!
Thank you, Eldex. Oh, where is he?
I thought you might have to know. I took the liberty of scanning Gaul from orbit. He does not have a parasite. But I don't think he ever did. What? That's impossible!
Whoa! Now what? He's running? Oh, great.
The Vaudois Empire will never fall, and you will not even be a footnote in our glorious history.
Ah, he still got me. Good grief. And more. Even more. Good grief. And Gaul's with him. Looks like he went and got a bigger gun. Take this, dude. I don't think that worked. There, I got a drone of my own. Oh, for Christ's sake. Jeez. Die already.
We cannot be stopped. Time after time we rise from the ashes, and we are stronger for doing so.
Your logic is flawed, Gaul. You are already defeated. The evil I mistakenly unleashed on the galaxy ends at last.
My people and the galaxy must believe the parasites were behind his madness.
Did not expect that.
The remaining Vaadwaur have surrendered. What is your current situation?
Well, we're in his command center and he's dead.
Were you able to determine why he returned to the surface? It was a tactical error. Even if underspace was closed to him, Gaul would have had more opportunities to escape if he had remained in his ship.
Well, not yet. Join me and let's come figure this out.
Certainly. May I recommend Seven, Captain Kim, the Doctor, and Neelix join us as well. Their insight may be valuable.
Absolutely. Into the command center. Harry?
Honestly, I wasn't sure about coming back to the Delta Quadrant. I have a family and a life back home, and the idea of being 70,000 light years away again wasn't appealing. But seeing the good we've done for the Cabali, and now stopping the Vaadwaur, I think we were needed here. You were needed. Thank you. It's been a pleasure serving with you. I hope we meet again.
All right.
War is just a pointless waste of life. Usually for a political reason that doesn't much matter in the long term anyway. I understand that sometimes we need to fight to defend those who cannot defend themselves. I respect that. But what Gaul was doing here was madness. It's one thing for him to want to rebuild his people. It's something entirely different to destroy dozens of worlds to do so.
Yep. Alright, where's Neelix? There he is.
I'm not a man who normally dwells on revenge, but when Gaul and his soldiers attacked my people, it was almost all I could think about. Dexa helped me to see that death doesn't heal wounds of the heart, but thank you. This quadrant is safer now that Gaul and his soldiers are defeated, and I'm glad I was here to see it happen.
Yep. Something around here. No, I guess it shows up after I talk to everybody.
I was responsible for the return of the Vaadwaur. Even though Admiral Janeway told me she might have done the same thing, it was ultimately my actions, that allowed all this destruction to happen. I participated in the assimilation of many different species during my time with the Borg. Those acts weigh on me. The wanton slaughter caused by the Vaadwaur will do so as well.
Well, that's not fair.
Nevertheless, I am pleased I could, in some way, make up for my actions. By assisting the Toray, working with the Cooperative, and fighting the Vaadwaur here today, we have helped end what began more than 30 years ago when I activated those stasis tubes and freed the Vaadwaur. Thank you.
No problem. Surprised you can't talk to Eldix. Alright, Tuvok.
While this conflict was regrettable, it was ultimately for the greater good. Ghaul's hubris and ambition blinded him to the harm he was doing to the Delta Quadrant and his own people. Now the threat is ended. There will be time to heal the damage he has done.
Yeah, but were they acting alone? Detecting unusual radiation emanating from the door. Okay, let's take a peek. This way. Uh-oh.
Intriguing. This device is not familiar to me, but it does not appear to be of Vaadwaur origin. I will bring it back to Voyager for further analysis.
Gotcha. Ooh, and that was that.
Now you can go get lunch.
Alright, contact Alliance.
With the defeat of Ghaul, we've saved the Quadrant from a terrible threat. Well done. This unknown artifact concerns me, however. We'll be in touch once we know more.
Alright.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
Alright. Phew! Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap, what an episode that was. A lot of fighting, a lot of battles, and a lot of running around. That one took a while. I hope I'm going to get this into one video. If not, this will be two. We'll just see how the editing process goes. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed all this action. If you like this video or videos, hit the like button. If you didn't like them, I'm sorry. Apologize. Hit the dislike button. That's fine. Please make a comment. See if you like what I'm doing. If you don't like what I'm doing, you have any ideas, any suggestions, by all means, say something. Let me know. And as always, thank you for watching me here on the Captain Ron Phillips channel. Subscribe. There's more to come.